Christmas on my mind, somewhere from a place up high above. There's a song of love traveling afar, seeking us to warm up every heart, to be your light into the night.
Hi guys, I hope your holiday has been wonderful thus far. It's December 11th here and it's 62 degrees here in Ohio, which usually it's snowy and awful weather. And so today has been wonderful and I've been out doing all my outside decorating. Today is December the 11th and it's my daughter Katie's 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Katie. Mama loves you. I'm going to show you how to make your own evergreen wreath, and they can be pricey in the stores, and I want to show you that you can actually make your own, you know, whatever you can cut in your yard. I got lucky this year. There was a wonderful gentleman named Josh, and he was putting in a driveway. He was on Facebook Marketplace and he was selling huge trees for $30, and so I bought 2 of them. And you can imagine Winter's house is spilling over with evergreens, and I love the smell, so it's going to be wonderful. Really super easy way. Now a lot of people, and this is probably the proper way to do it, is they'll start a long piece of wire and then they'll just weave and weave and weave in and out of the evergreen branch. Okay, so we're gonna make our wreath, and I want you guys to think of making little bouquets. And we're basically gonna take those bouquets and we're gonna get them all together, and you're gonna wanna fan them out so you can see the pretty evergreen, just like this. And then you're gonna, again, lay it here. Now what I do is I tuck mine under a little bit so you can't see the wire. And just like that. And again, it does not have to be perfect at all. Now I'm gonna cut the end of that, and I'm gonna keep using this piece of wire. And I'm gonna start on the top so you can't see where I twist it. And you kind of want to tuck the little stems of it underneath the first section. And I'm just twisting. It can't be easier than that. And then again, I still have a tail. And if my tail gets too short, then I can start a new one. And so here again, I'm going to cut a piece so I can use this. Cut that right there. Then you can cut this. And just use whatever you have. Now you can supplement in here as well. If you have holly or ivy or eucalyptus, if there's another type of green that you want to stick in here, that's wonderful too. I just don't have them here, and with COVID, I'm really trying not to go out. So here's my next bouquet, and I'm just going to lay it there. I'm going to cut a length right there. And I make it a little bit more long. I make it a little bit longer, so if I need to give it an extra wrap, I've got that wire and I don't have to recut. So I'm just wrapping. And from start to finish, this should only take you maybe 20 minutes. And then I'm going to put that out, and you can see how it's already beginning. Do you see how pretty it is already? And I'm gonna make another bouquet, and then I'm gonna put this into time lapse so you guys aren't so bored from start to finish. I know that can kind of get boring watching someone finish the entire project. So then I show you one more. You just make your little bouquet, and I just think this is such a fun project to do, and this is something you could do with your kids as well. And I'm putting them here. Look how pretty that is. It smells so wonderful. And so you can see how fast this really does go. The weather's amazing, absolutely amazing today. It really feels good to have the sun kind of on your skin and your face, and it's good for you to get outside. So with quarantine, I found myself sometimes not getting out as much as I need to. So I've started to walk in the woods again and just getting bundled up to get some fresh air. So I'm just going around and around. I hope this video too finds you guys all well and wonderful. Now, if you're needing to, since this is a grapevine wreath, and I love to use grapevine wreaths just for this actual reason, is that because they're woven, you can actually stick the evergreen in there too if you find some spots that are not as full as you like. Okay, let me get another piece that I can cut. Let's see here. You can see this is how it came. It's like a big fan. This is actually one of the limbs. And so what I've just been doing is I've just been cutting pieces that then I can cut down. I've had so much fun filling all my window boxes, and I actually made a garland to go in my kitchen over my windows that you'll see on my home tour. And now the reason it is December the 11th. I know a lot of people get their Christmas up early, and I think that is fantastic. But with here at Winter's house, I try to get my evergreen up, you know, usually around this time if I've been using fresh evergreen, because I'd love for it to last through the new year. And so I put mine up a little bit later because I'm using fresh. But there's nothing wrong with not using fresh. Artificial is beautiful too. And also too, we live in a very old house, and I'm so scared I'm gonna burn it down with dried evergreen. So again, I'm taking, this is just absolutely beautiful evergreen. I'm taking a fan here, and actually I'm gonna put this right there. That's Wrigley and Bash saying, let us out. They've been out all day and actually got into the pond. The little stinkers. So I'm making my knot, or where I'm twisting it on the bottom so you can't see it. And then after this is all done, you'll see I have all these tails. I'll decide what end I'm going to hang is the top. So I'm leaving those tails so I can actually turn them into the hanger. And I won't cut those until I'm all done. You can see how fast this goes. I'm gonna do another one. I actually was gonna put this into time lapse here in a minute, but it goes so fast. And my wire always gets twisted up. So where's my end? There it is. The sun feels so good. But it gets dark here so early, so the sun's already starting to take its little dip. I think tomorrow we're supposed to get a lot of rain. So again, I'm putting these in at an angle, and that's very important to make your wreath kind of symmetrical and keep that in that circle. And so once I get them wired in, then I can go back and tuck and add pieces and things like that. You guys will love this project, I promise. So much fun. So I'm going in twisting, and you're gonna make it kind of tight. And you can also too go back and add more wire if you have to. Now again, you know, I mentioned we're here in Ohio, and we do have storms and things that brew in. So I do find that I need to secure things a little bit better here because of the wind. Oop, on cue, there's a lawnmower man. I didn't even know he was coming today. Maybe he's here for a last trimming. So I'm gonna put this into time lapse so you're not hearing the lawnmower going, and I'll show you when we're all done, and it'll be so beautiful. You guys let me know if you end up making this wreath, and make sure that you post a picture under the comments. I'd love to see it. Happy holidays, guys. Much love to you all. Mwah.
Gaze upon the sky, Christmas on my
great alternative to making the wreath is to making a simple door swag, and it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, and really you could get away with 2 of these because I think if they're good size. You wire the top, you find your bow of choice, and if you're like me, you love the plaid. I love a beautiful Christmas plaid. Look how gorgeous that'll be on a door. I also have my ultimate favorite is this was black watch, and this was actually what I wore in my wedding dress when my husband and I renewed our vows at Edinburgh Castle in Scotland. Or you could add pine cones, 3 big ones at the top would be beautiful. Or you could also add dried elements. These are dried oranges that I'm going to show you how to do next episode. Look how pretty. I don't see if you can see the sun coming through them. They're like stained glass. These would be gorgeous on this with some cinnamon sticks and berries, and you could hang this in your kitchen. But mine is going to head to the log cabin front door, and I think I'm going to go with this beautiful Christmas plaid. You guys are gonna love this project. I've been out doing this for the last hour, making them for loved ones, and I think you're gonna wanna make them too for sure, because they're gonna brighten somebody's day when they get these. And basically, they're hand bouquets. Takes very little evergreen, and you can make them smaller than what I'm doing. See, I did 2 smaller pieces, and then I did a larger one in the back to kind of support it. And then you're gonna wanna fan it out. You're gonna wanna use your favorite ribbon. And in my case, it's this gorgeous black watch again. I love this plaid. And this one in particularly is for my daddy. So he loves blue and green. So that's perfect for him. He's in assisted living, and we're just so heartbroken about not being able to spend time with him over the holidays. So this is gonna go to him, and maybe he'll put it beside his bed to smell the forest as he goes to sleep at night. I think how wonderful to drop this off to a loved one, and they come out on their porch step and find this. Maybe a little note that says, I love you, or I care about you. A lot of people are feeling isolated, and this is a great way to brighten their day. You guys make this, let me know. I'd love to see what you create. You guys take care. Merry Christmas.
Gaze upon the sky, Christmas on my mind, somewhere from a place up high above. There's a song of love traveling afar, seeking us to warm up every heart, to be our light into the night. Bless us with a moment of serenity. Let it come to bloom, joyful Christmas news. Hope will find its way to you. Peaceful